Hello, everybody. This is My Cat's Died, bringing you the first podcast of Battlefield 4. And we are coming straight out of the opening ceremonies where we had almost 60 members listening in. This podcast is sort of fill in the blanks for the people that weren't able to attend the meeting today. And small group today, it's just myself and the IC Dogma.
Howdy, guys.
So we got some main points that were talked about today in both the IC meeting and the opening ceremonies. So I think I want to start off with a really cool new thing that we're actually going to start getting going here, and that is the Hall of Fame. And we had the first two members added today of this new era where we add Hall of Fame members. So Dogma, if you want to talk a little bit about how that's going to work and the two new members that were added.
Yeah, I mentioned in both of the meetings before that we've had this Hall of Fame for a long time, but never used. I want to start using it. So we've got some kind of general qualifications right now. Have had to have been to be qualified. They have been a member for 5 or more campaigns. They've contributed significantly to the tournament as a whole. But we didn't have time to get that all put together and the nomination process put together beforehand. So the ownership and I picked guys that we knew for sure deserved to be in our Hall of Fame. We picked My Ass Napoleon and My Ass Crazy. For those people who don't know who these guys are, they are the long-term owners of 21CW before the current ownership took over from them. Without them, 21CW wouldn't exist today, because there was a long period where we weren't profitable, and they and My Internet Services covered us. So I thought it was only appropriate that we allow those guys to be the first two inductees into the new era of the Hall of Fame.
Well, congratulations to Napoleon and Crazy, and I think it's a really cool tradition to get going again. For people that put in a lot of time and in some cases money, it's a kind of cool reward that they can sort of brag about.
I fully agree with you there, man. It's just something that I think it's a lot of what we do from this point on is giving back to those who've given to us, and I think this is just another really good way to do that.
Well, I agree. All right, well, moving into actual campaign 43, we haven't announced who the colonels are going to be yet. So if you just want to walk through who the 4 colonels are and the armies that they will be representing.
This first campaign, we went with China, Russia's Army, and the USMC. They're competing in some fictional war games. We have Colonel Juno leading the 1st Amphibious Mechanized Division out of China. We have Colonel Fangard leading the 7th Cherkasy Airborne Division out. We have Colonel Ken Opener Meat leading the 8th Infantry Division of the U.S. Army. And we have Colonel Kaiser ZR leading the 5th Marine Regiment of the USMC.
Those are 4 pretty good leaders. I think it'll be a really good beta campaign, and there's a lot of experience in all those HCO staffs, and you also got some new people stepping up to take the role. So hopefully that will it'll turn out to be a really fun sort of beta campaign, or as you call it, war games. Sticking with the campaign, today we had the decision from Kaiser of who the first 2 alliances are going to be for this war games and the days they're going to play. So do you want to walk us through those days and times and who's going to be fighting with who?
Yeah, I've got no problem. Throughout this campaign, people are going to be switching up who they're paired with. We are doing a kind of war games thing. Okay, Friday, November 8th, we will have the 5th MR fighting the AMID from China. The AMID will be reinforced by the 7th CAD, and the 5th MR will be reinforced by the 8 ID. On Saturday, November 9th, the 7th CAD will be fighting the 8 ID, and as with the day before, the 7th CAD and the AMID will be fighting together, and the 8 ID and the 5 MR will be fighting together. One thing to note in the new campaigns that the Friday battles start at 3 p.m. Eastern, and the Saturday battles start at 1 p.m. Eastern.
Well, yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to it, and one of the things I really like about this concept is that you're going to get to play with different people each week, and that's one of the benefits of having the 4 armies. And the point of this beta campaign is to promote, teamwork and bettering the tournament. So it's not necessarily about winning. So I think it'll be a great sort of way for people get to know each other that might not have met before.
And that's the reason we went with this free for all concept for this campaign is force people to meet new friends and then kill them later. And I think it'll really work well for us.
It's always fun killing your friends. So moving on from the actual campaign stuff, we also have 3 new awards that you mentioned in the meetings that we will be handing out each month. If you want to give us an idea of what that's sort of going to be like and who's going to be getting those awards.
Yeah, actually, about a month and a half ago, you came to me to talk about potential awards with cash prize, and we've developed the idea over this stuff that we're going to have 3 of the month award. We'll have a HCO slash officer of the month, an enlisted soldier of the month, and a recruiter of the month. And for each of these awards, there will be a cash prize that'll be put in your Steam wallet or your PlayStation Network wallet or your Xbox 360 wallet, whatever, wherever you want it. That's what we'll do is we'll deposit some cash in there. It'll be like $5 or $10. We haven't got the final amount set yet, but the idea is to reward the people who contribute the most each month to the tournament. So the officers and the enlisted award, that's for the people who help build their army, their company, and 21CW in each given month. And I feel the Recruiter of the Month award is pretty self-explanatory because we thrive on new recruits and reward the guy who's doing the most work each month.
Yeah, I mean, you're not going to get rich recruiting people, but it's just sort of a nice way to say thank you for spending some time helping out the tournament. All right, guys. Well, that pretty much wraps up everything we talked about in the opening ceremonies. I'd like to thank Dogba for joining me today to help sort of explain the new things that we'll be trying in BF4, and I'd like to thank him for putting in a lot of time to help make 21CW a great success in the Battlefield 4 era. So, Dogma, thank you.
Oh, it's no problem, guys. This is what I'm here for. I love 21CW, and I want us all to have fun and us to grow to be great again. So no problem.
Yeah, I look forward to the same thing. So, guys, show up this weekend. Battles Friday and Saturday. I look forward to seeing you on the battlefield. And this is Katz for the first podcast of Battlefield 4, signing off.